really what we love to do. And this is one of them. You know, we love something that's unique and exotic, but we don't want something that's hard to take care of. This is probably the easiest houseplant you could ever have, but it looks like, because it did come right out of the jungle of South America. So that's where these come from. Look at that flower. Think of Costa Rica, southern Mexico. These houseplants, the Fishbone Orchid Cactus, are unique because A, their leaf has this zigzag pattern, which is very special. Now, this doesn't die back at any point in the year, so you always have at least these beautiful green leaves, but throughout the year, you're gonna have flushes of blooms. These are big flowers. They're bigger than your hand. They're pure white with some yellow tinge on the outside. Why these are so cool is because they're grown like a cactus, meaning very little care, but they're unlike a cactus because they don't have any spines or needles to prick your fingers. You can play with these leaves all day long. You're never gonna get pricked. So that's why we really love these. I water these probably once a month. That sounds pretty easy, doesn't it?
That sounds very, very easy to have something so beautiful in your home. $29 is your price today. Now, easy gardening, I'm all about that. And I think a lot of people are as well, because we started with over 3,000. We have fewer than 300 to go around. So everybody, I think, here at QVC really likes easy gardening and something beautiful that doesn't require too much care. So this is that moment in the show where I'm like, you probably want to run, don't walk. Grab more than one if you want. Even, this would be a great gift. You know, something that's like low maintenance. I love that. So you can use Bill 2, Ship 2 to do that.
To your point, we do have very few of these left. They're so special. As a gift, it's the best, but here's what I really recommend. Buy it for yourself, okay? So you get this home right out of the box.
Okay.
When you get this home, you're gonna notice there's a bunch of leaves growing. Now these grow bigger than the flowers come out of these, but what you can do, once your plant gets to a certain size, take a pair of your own cutters, grab a leaf of your choice. I'm just gonna cut this one off right here. So I grabbed one leaf. I've got a pot of dirt. I'm just gonna stick that inside, water that in. I could take a few more if I want. Now all of a sudden I've got a brand new plant and I can give that away without breaking the bank, without having to spend any money on someone else.
Wait a second, it's gonna grow?
That's gonna grow into its own plant. So think about all the gifts you could be giving from just getting one plant yourself, because this is gonna grow and expand and you're gonna have so many leaves, eventually it's gonna look like this. You could cut off a lot and give them away as presents.
That's amazing.
Yep.
I mean, that's incredible. The value, just as you said that, I'm like, this is incredible value. How many times do you go to someone's house and you're like, well, what am I going to give them?
Correct.
Guess what? I mean, it's the gift that keeps on
giving. And they love
giving.
that. You know, when you explain to somebody, hey, you're going to water this once a month, put it in a sunny window, you're going to get huge flowers that are exotic. They're like, I can't believe this. You know, I've been thinking about getting plastic plants, but you just wowed me with with this beauty. And here's the thing, you know, we go to the cloud forests of Mexico and other exotic locales to find things like this. Look at the unique shape of the leaf here. That's where it gets the name fishbone, just like certain kind of bones from fish when you're eating them, and they got that zigzag pattern. But when you compare the types of houseplants you could have with this is easier, it's got more beautiful flowers, they're bigger, and it's more exotic. So it's like a no-brainer. And what I love is you're getting multiple leaves in one container, not just one. So these fill out and get thick really quick. And that's what's so fun. Think about getting two and bookend certain areas in your house, for example. You can bring them outdoors in the summertime. They like that boost of sun if you want. They can be indoors year-round if you want. But either way, it's just real fun.
Yeah, and it's shipping right to your door for free. So that's easy. I love that it comes already kind of starting to grow. So you get one live plant for $29, M95083. Now, how long does it take before it gets to this?
Well, like what you see here, that is on the right.
Actually my plant, which is why I came out here. Because I wanted to explain where that came from. So I bought my house a few years ago in Southern California, and I was cleaning out the yard. It was kind of a mess, and I found this plant kind of nestled in all of like the banana trees. The previous owners just accidentally left it. I watered it in, and I kid you not, a few weeks later, I saw these flowers. I had never seen it bloom these blooms before. Absolutely stunning, Melissa. And then, like my brother was saying, now for any other friend of mine that moves into a new apartment or maybe buys a house, don't tell them that I didn't buy them a plant. I just cut my own leaves off and I plant them up, pot them up for them, and give it as a housewarming gift, so then they can experience these beautiful flowers. And if you live somewhere that's warm year-round, you can leave it outside as long as you want. Otherwise, bring it inside as a houseplant, and you can still enjoy those beautiful flowers.
And I want to mention the hanging basket on the left is a great option for inside and outside the house, because this plant tends to kind of go all directions. When it's hanging, you can allow it to kind of fall down, go straight up, go to the side. Which is just fun. It's a fun look.
I love that. Now we only have 200 left, and that's it. So if you have your eye on this, if it's sitting in your cart idle, make sure you check out now so you don't miss out. M95083, we've already sold over 2,900. So 200 is not a big number. Think about how many millions of households we're in. That's like a grain of sand on a beach.
And it's till next year. That's all we have left. It takes us a long time to grow these so that we can make the cuts and put them in the plants. Now that one on the right there on top of my brother's head, that is the following year from the time that you would have it. So they get really big, but not too big. You know, the size of the container controls the size of the plant that you like.
Okay.
So if you want a medium-sized plant, keep it in a smaller-sized pot. I love these. I have a couple of them around my house, and I love the fact that, you know, for me personally, I'm busy. I run a farm. I have chickens, cows, sheep. I've got a kid and another one coming. I don't have time to baby houseplant. So this is something for me that is a dream, because I totally forget to water my stuff all the time. And these ones are hanging in my house. Okay, give it a little bit of water. It's probably been 6 weeks, but no sign of stress, because like a cactus, where it gets the name, they're gonna hold their water inside. These leaves are actually like really fleshy, and so all their moisture is in there.
It's amazing.
And unlike a cactus though, I mean, you can't touch a cactus like this. There's nothing in here to prick your fingers, and that's what we love. So, you know, they're child safe, but
you just said child safe, and it had me thinking, you know, like I have a little one, and when she's a little bit older and can understand, I would love to get her into gardening. So this would be fun for her, or maybe like if you're a grandparent, maybe you want to do something fun with the grandkids. This would be really great.
And, you know, I remember with a different type of plant when I was about 12, my grandmother showing me, hey, if you cut a leaf off of this and put it in the pot, it will grow. I literally blew my mind at that age. So here's a great example of something that you can do with kids as they're learning, and it's so easy. We have them in the greenhouse, we have them inside, outside. These flowers, they're big. You're gonna get flowers intermittently throughout the year. So it's not just one and done for the whole year, which I love. And elegant in a container, which will allow for it to kind of fall down and go up at the same time. So either a taller container or a hanging basket.
Wow. Now only 120 remain. So they're gonna sell out by the end of the show. So please, please run, do not walk. Give us a call, 800-500-7590. That item number, M95083. Over 3,000 orders have been placed. Final 100 right now, $29. Free shipping and handling. All right, we